Hello and welcome to the first official episode of The Breakdown. Now, what this series is going to consist of is me going through my workouts, showing you kind of what I do, breaking down kind of what muscle areas they specific exercises target, and adding a lot more information and value to you, so you can implement them into your sessions if you want to. If that does sound good, then I'd consider subscribing, liking the video as well. But without any further ado, let's get straight into the first session, chest workout. Okay, so starting off, we've got the first exercise, which is flat bench press. Now, I love this exercise, me personally, because it really works my mid-chest. I really feel the burn, and it's one of my stronger areas. So, as you can see, starting off nice and light, just getting used to the movement, which you'll see is a consistent trend throughout my training. I always like to warm up into it. There's no point going heavy straight away. That's high risk of injury, so I'm not about to do that. But as you can see, starting off, got 10s on, put 20s on after, and I'm just doing reps until I feel comfortable, and yeah. Okay, so moving into our first working set, I've got 80 kilograms on a bar and I'm about to do 12 reps. And as you can see, nice, slow and controlled, making sure I'm hitting that chest, making sure I'm getting full range of motion. Got a little bit of leg drive in there, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, really feeling that contraction at the top of the rep. Okay, so for the next two working sets, as you can see right now, changed it ever so slightly. On the negative rep, or the eccentric phase of the bench press, we are working on slower contraction. So it's 3 seconds on the way down and 1 second on the way up, and that's an explosive. But for me personally, that really burns out my chest. So yeah, and you will see later in the video, I do aim for 5 reps for 2 sets, but I can't get that on the second one, and I do get 4. I'm about to go for the 5th one. It's not moving, so I have to bail out of it. But take note of how I bail out of it. I feel it, and instantly, as soon as it starts, as soon as I know in my head it's not going to move, I throw it up, let the bench get it, and then I slide out of it unharmed, luckily. But I would recommend having a spot just in case. Okay, so obviously the next exercise, we have what's called the plate loaded isolateral wide chest press. Now, that's a mouthful to say, but this is one of the best chest machines I have ever used, if I'm being honest, because the way that you can manipulate it to really feel it in your chest and get the squeeze at the top and feel it on the inner chest is insane. So in my opinion, one of the best ones. But yeah, so as you can see, as usual, I am just warming up. I've got 2 20s on there, or 45s on either side. Nice and slow, 12 reps, 12 to 15, just warming up into it. Okay, so going into our working sets now. My aim is 3 sets, nice and simple, of 12 reps. But the aim is obviously time with attention and really focusing on keeping in complete control of the contraction the entire way through on the concentric and eccentric phase of the movement. Now, I'm more of a power athlete or explosive athlete, so I'm able to generate a lot of force very fast. And this style of training is completely different. This really burns, but it's really good, and I know it's going to build the chest really well. But also, what I would say with this machine, take note on how far I'm going back. You don't need to go all the way as far as you can back. If you're not comfortable with it, that can cause injury, obviously in your rotator cuffs, in your shoulders, which is always a bad thing. Any type of injury, terrible. But yeah. So next exercise, we are moving on to the incline, or seated incline chest press, should I say. Now, this machine absolutely humbles me. I'll tell you that as a fact. I burn out so fast on this machine. But yeah, this obviously targets the upper chest and is really good for really feeling that burn. So as you can see, just warming up. It's a consistent trend that you will see. Always warm up, get used to the movement first, and then go into working into the working sets, because there's no point going heavy from early, causing yourself an injury and being out for months. So now, going into our working sets, same kind of thing. 3 sets, 12 reps, really focusing on that time of attention, that contraction, staying in complete control of the movement the entire way through, because that is how we're looking to grow the chest. And I tell you what, I did burn out on this one very fast. I got 12 reps, then I got 10 reps, and then I got 8 reps, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it's one of those things that I'll naturally build up. The tolerance level will build up, and the lactic acid will hopefully reduce, because it was very painful. But yeah. And the final exercise, this is just going to be chest flyers, starting off on a nice lightweight, literally doing about 15-20 reps just to get used to the movement, because this machine, you don't need to go heavy on it, you need to really feel the contraction with this. You will notice that I do actually have my arms straight on this one, because for me personally, if I have my hands up or at a 90-degree angle, it really hurts my rotator cuffs in my shoulders, so I decide straight arms is the better way to go. Full range of motion, nice, slow and controlled, really trying to open up that chest from all that pushing movement that I've done throughout, but still obviously working to get that blood back in that muscle and really finish it off. Working set, it's nice and light, I'll tell you that as a fact. It's not heavy whatsoever. I'm not looking to go heavy, it's literally just time and attention and really feeling that contraction, as I've mentioned many times already. But yeah, it's honestly the best way to finish off and make sure I'm getting that full range, open up that chest, finish off the workout, and yeah, that basically concludes today's episode of The Breakdown. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it's been a little bit insightful into kind of what I'm training, kind of why I'm training, and yeah, hopefully give a little bit of value to you. So if it did, then tell me in the comment section below, drop a like and a sub if you're down there as well, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next video.